Tony Bucks. Y'all see the title? Jermell Charlo versus Canelo. You know what they say, be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. Yeah. Uh, I had made a live during the week that who will Canelo face out of his 3 fight deal he signed with PBC. And I was expecting Jermell Charlo. I really didn't want it to be the first fight, but since the activity Ma Charlo had been out of the ring, time he had been out of the ring like 2 years plus, I didn't feel that would be a good fight, not a fair fight since Ma Charlo has been inactive, right? But Canelo hit us with a curveball and he's giving Jermell Charlo what he wants, a undisputed versus undisputed fight, and uh, and we got it. You know, I I didn't think we would get a fight like that. I have stated before, I feel like Jermell Charlo will get knocked out, and I still feel that way. But it's a definitely good fight since it's undisputed versus undisputed, and man, you know what I mean. The Charlo's been wanting a Canelo fight for a fat minute, and he now Jermell got it. You know, the undisputed, the better brother, you could say, since he is undisputed. The brother that became champion first, uh, now gets a chance to try to dethrone Canelo, and and you know, now he gets paid handsomely as well. So he is the active brother, even though he's had some he's had some injuries here and there, but he should be straight by September 30th, and they should get it on the pay per view PBC. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it, no lie. I had just seen Jermell Charlo wanting that fight. I never expected Canelo to go after that, but since Jermell was talking some some hot ish about Canelo, saying like Tank is the face of boxing, um, that he wants to fight him. He is undisputed, so why not? Bet you Canelo's like, all right, I'm gonna go take this heat to him. So, um, that's what went down. They both posted it on their social media, Instagram, and 2 days ago. So now we got that. I know a lot of people are now saying that it's like a mismatch, blah blah blah. But back then and still, like, I see fighters like, oh, we'll give Jermell the 154 pounder a chance to fight Canelo, and now that he got the chance, now they're saying that there's a whole big size advantage. But hey, welterweights usually go to 160 plus to fight fighters, and and it's been going on in boxing forever, so they can't really say nothing. And the Charlos really, they be walking around pretty big too, outside, walk around weights and stuff like that outside the ring. But I mean, now Jermell gets his shot, and will he do anything about it? He does, he does have movement. He does have decent power, but I do not feel he will do anything to the bull Canelo, because Canelo, I think it's gonna be like a mere Khan type of thing, like, because we gotta remember, Jermell Charlo's a 154 pounder. Yes, he's gonna. I'm not sure what's the contracted weight that they're gonna fight at, but maybe somewhere in like the 165, because Canelo can't make no 160. even if he wanted to. So he definitely fighting at 160, uh, and Jermell's gonna have to go up. He's gonna be slower. It's just a lot of disadvantage, but he was the one asking for it, so um, it is what it is. But I just feel like I feel won't be as a easy fight, but it is gonna be easier than the other ones uh, Canelo has had, because he's been fighting bigger guys. So the smaller guy coming up, not that much power, not the 60 maul. I mean, he is undisputed, but who knows? He might shock us, but I doubt Jermell Charlo will win versus Canelo. I think Canelo's just too strong, too defensively uh, good for Charlo. Charlo has struggled with like lesser opponents, so there's no way he beats Canelo. And I just feel it's gonna be easy work for Canelo. You know what I mean? And really, like, I don't think Charlo's movement will do anything. He's gonna try to box and work the jab, but I mean Canelo will get in there, and it's only time until he catches him, and it leaves him out cold in the ring, sleeping, a la Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it is a great fight. Undisputed versus undisputed. The Charlo's been wanting a Canelo fight for years. They've been saying, and especially Jermall. He's always the one that Jermell. I mean, he was always the one talking reckless. You know what I mean? Like saying before Canelo was at 54. That's when it really started. They've been wanting that fight, but the fight is better right now. I mean, Canelo's not at the 54, but Jermell was the one calling for it. And as Jermel's gonna say, guaranteed that Canelo ducked him at 154. But I mean, now he's gonna get paid even more, so it plays out even better for him. But good fight, caught me by surprise. 'Cause I thought he was gonna have some other fighter getting the chance to take on Canelo. So I mean, Jermell gets it, and and we'll see what he can do. September 30th. I don't think he'll be able to do anything, but get KO'd in reality. I just don't see how he can beat Canelo. Uh, Other than like doing a lot of movement, but just movement doesn't win you fights. You gotta throw punches too. So with him exchanging, he's gonna get clipped and get put to sleep. That's just how I feel. I think he's just too small for Canelo. Canelo's really a heavy guy, a heavy puncher. I just think he's gonna be Amir Khan all over again. Uh, and and you know what I mean. If Ma Charlo would have stayed active, he would have probably got the fight. But obviously Canelo's going after the he went after the one that's undisputed as he should. The other one was inactive for like 2 years. Why would he fight him? It just made no sense. So one of the brothers undisputed. Hey, he's calling you out. So let's get it on. Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. And Mel Charlo got it. He be talking a lot of crap. Now he gonna get put to sleep. He can get put to sleep, and there ain't stopping that. He's gonna get paid great. You know what I mean? He gonna set his family up, and possibly Ma Charlo will get try to get revenge on his little brother, uh, little big brother one day. But I don't think Canelo will fight another Charlo in the deal. And if he did, I'll be surprised. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna let the other fighters get a piece of the pie. Benavides, hopefully. You know, and this fight, Canelo came off surgery, fought John Ryder. He got a lot of ish for it because he was fighting John Ryder, and he got even more by not knocking him out. But John Ryder is a dog, and we seen it. He was piecing up Canelo too, but hey, Canelo couldn't knock him out. You can't knock everybody out, especially being at the top. But for damn sure, we'll be knocking out Jermell Charlo. I don't care what anybody says. Jermell Charlo just ain't got the pop to do anything to Canelo, being a 54 pounder. Real talk. Um, and uh, and yeah, September 30th, can't wait. But like I was saying, fought John Ryder coming off surgery, and it was still, he's Canelo still dominated, but now he only wants to fight the best. So you're undisputed, calling my name at 54. All right, come up, try to test. I'm saying, and see what you're all about. And now Jermell Charlo gonna fight the monster, the undisputed monster, undisputed super middleweight monster, and we gonna see what goes down. But I guarantee you, Canelo wins, and I feel like the only one that could possibly beat Canelo over that PBC is Dave Benavidez. Uh, that's and I still give Canelo the edge on that 60-40. But that's the only one I give the edge to possibly beating Canelo. Jermell Charlo ain't it. Ma Charlo ain't it. Morrell definitely ain't it. Andrade definitely ain't it. Gets KO'd as well. I mean, that's just how I feel. But we still gotta see those fights. But the fight that we got right now, Jermell Charlo versus Canelo. Um, and like I said, I don't see how Jermell does anything to Canelo. He does not have the power. And then being the smaller guy, he's gonna look like Amir Khan. Amir Khan came up from 35, and then he was at 47, and then went up to 54, and that was just one division. He was fast enough. He was looking good in the couple of rounds till he got clipped. The computer was analyzing, and once the computer Canelo analyzed and everything, counter punched him and smack, got put to sleep, and pretty much retired Amir Khan. He might not retire Jermell Charlo, but he might. He's talking about, I've heard him talk about retirement in recent interviews. So, getting knocked out by Canelo and getting paid who knows how many, 5 million plus for sure for Jermell will set him up for life. That's what everybody wants, the highly sensitive, because he pretty much sets you up for life, um, and that's how it is. That's why from 147 to cruiserweight they call his name. Want to get a fight, but Jermell, the undisputed 54 pounder, gets the crack at Canelo. He'll probably, I don't think he'll lose his belts as the fight will not be at 154, but I'm sure Jermell Charlo won't care. He's gonna get paid handsomely. He won't care about having those belts. He already became undisputed. He's gonna face the super middleweight undisputed Canelo. Try to get his legacy is already written as becoming the first 154 pounder undisputed uh, champ at 54 pounds. Made history there. It just made a lot of history as a twin. Him and his brother being champions in the same division, and then becoming undisputed. Um, and then going up a couple divisions, facing another undisputed uh, Hall of Famer legend Canelo. And if he were to beat Canelo, it would be even greater. But like I said, I really doubt that happens. Jermell Charlo does not have it to beat Canelo. Definitely not. And and if he does, I'll be shocked. But it ain't happening. And y'all will see September 30th. What I'm talking about, that he will get knocked out, get laid out, nasty. Especially since, don't get me wrong. I'm a Charlo fan. Both the Charlos, I'm a fan of them. Cause they come to fight, not like these other defensive fighters that just fight defensive and as boring as ish. I just can't watch that. I won't watch them. They're just boring as fuck, and I can't do it. Like, they'll just put me to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I put those type of fights on when I want to go to sleep, when I can't sleep, when I have insomnia for real. So, nah, like that's why I'm a fan of them, cause they talk ish, and they come to fight every time. So don't get me wrong, like it might seem that I don't want him to win and all that, but I just don't see it. If I would tell you if I thought they had a chance, but they just don't have a chance. Jermell Charlo does not have a chance to beat Canelo. Real talk, he just doesn't have the power. He doesn't have the power uh, to do anything to Canelo, and that's why I really don't give him a chance. He has a chance to like try to box, but it's only and move, stick and move, but it's only a time till he gets clipped and gets put to sleep. Real talk, like that's only it. And Canelo knows what to do with those movers as well. And then a 54-pounder, like I said, is gonna look like Amir Khan. It's gonna look like Amir Khan when he went up and got KO'd. That's how it's gonna look. Real talk. That's how it's gonna look. And yeah, but super fun fight for the fans, everybody. This fight's gonna get a lot of coverage because the Charlo's been calling for a Canelo fight, and now the undisputed Charlo gets it. The good thing that uh, the Charlo that had a lot of inactivity for 2 years plus didn't get the fight because I thought that was unfair. I did not want Canelo to do that because it was just gonna make him look bad. Fighting a fighter being inactive of 2 years, I just not a good look. So good thing he didn't do that, and he's gonna fight the best out of the two, the undisputed. And you calling my name, so I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you and lay you out. And then I'm pretty sure Canelo got irritated, and all those comments he was making about him, that he ain't the face of boxing. He feels Tank Davis is the face of boxing. No, like Jermel's gonna get put in his place for saying that goofy ass stuff. Tank Davis never even been unified in a division. He's an interim champ. Interim champ. Like that's some goofy ass shit. I get it, he's your brother, but brother from another mother, but that don't make it right. Like stating false ass statements like that. Tank Davis, he might sell arenas here and there, but he has never sold out a 75,000 plus arena in his life. I don't think he has even done 40 plus K in any arena. He's still exciting as hell, but Tank Davis is not doing what Canelo's doing. He only fights for money and fighters he knows he can beat, like putting stipulations in certain fighters, because they only want guaranteed wins, and they don't risk it like champions doing it fair. A lot of champions do that. Canelo does do what is it? Weight clauses, rehydration clauses, and all that. But because these fighters are just light heavyweights, when this guy Canelo really came up from 140, so obviously a fighter like that uh, is gonna put a rehydration clause like he tried to do with Badu Jack. But then again, you gotta remember Canelo was trying to fight Badu Jack at 180, but Canelo's a 168 pounder. Came up pros at 140, became pro at 140, and is fighting at his unnatural weight classes, which is all these weight classes uh, that he been fighting at 168, 175. So if you want to get paid, you gotta do what the superstar says. And if hey, Badu Jack said no, and that's cool, cause you gotta worry about your health. It's not always about the money, but if you want to get paid, you gotta do what the superstar says, or else you ain't getting no check. You ain't winning the lottery. So Badu Jack rejected that as he should, cause your health is not worth any type of money like to risk it, and he wasn't gonna risk that. So, um, you know, Badu Jack rejected it, and all right, but Canelo got options, like I said, 147 to 200 cruiserweight. They all want the smoke, cause they all want that payday, and they all feel like they can beat Canelo, which is fine. Every fighter should feel that way, that they are the best, but Jermell does have a chance, every fighter should. But the thing is, 154 pounder, not a knockout artist like a Triple G. So what's his chance really to try a box, stick and move until he gets tired, because he does tire. And once that happens, Canelo's gonna put an end to him. He's gonna put an end to him, and you know that's the first fight, PBC, and he's just gonna run through that 3-fight contract. Who, man, but it's gonna be a fun fight. Can't wait. It's gonna be a fun fight, most definitely. I never thought it was gonna be Jermell Charlo, but hey, he got what he wished for. Versus undisputed versus undisputed, and like I said, I like Mel Charlo, man. He's always aggressive. He's been wanting the Canelo fight, and he got it. He's gonna get paid. I know he gonna talk a lot of crap through all the lead up, and that's just gonna make it entertaining. He an entertainer, and he's gonna get paid very well to lose. That is because I mean I just don't see what a lot of these analysts, a lot of these YouTubers are gonna be saying. They're gonna be saying, "Oh yeah, Jermell's gonna win because of this, and that." No, he's not. He's gonna get put to sleep. He's gonna get put in a stretcher, and he's gonna get taken to the hospital after. And with all that ish he talks, Canelo's gonna go in there and have no mercy. Just gonna lay the boy out. You know what I'm saying? Gonna lay him out, and I mean that, and it's gonna be for all the crap he's talked. What? He's been talking crap for years, and obviously, as Canelo says, what have you done? And obviously, you gotta give it up to Jermell because he became undisputed. Unlike these other fighters, um, like his brother, he's champ, but won't even face quality fighters. Uh, who's the other one? The Andrade cat begs for a Canelo fight, or would be begging for a fight. Never did nothing. Hasn't even fought 3 champions and wanted the fight. Morel wants the fight, but has 9 fights. Like, bro, you get knocked out in the first round. Like, shut up. You just don't do that. Benavidez, he's getting up there. He deserves a fight after this one, or if not the third one, but he does deserve the fight with versus Canelo. But that's different. And who else? Who else hasn't done nothing? Who is it? Andrade, Morel, Spence. Spence. If he wins versus Crawford, yeah, he definitely could get it. Especially the second fight. If he wins, he might. If he wins versus Crawford in 28 days, he definitely, or 27, he definitely probably could get the Canelo sweepstakes. So Earl Spence gotta handle his biz and try to get that W to get that Canelo lottery ticket. Uh, and that's still, it'll be like easy work. A fighter coming up from 47, even though Earl's like a natural, he could probably be a natural 160 pounder, and still that wouldn't be enough. Another KO for Canelo's record. Um, but I'd rather see Canelo fight, the guys at 68. But like I said, I would really want Benavidez as the second fight or third, as long as he fights Benavidez, which I'm sure he will, because he's at PBC. Right now, he got a fight lined up with Jermell. It's gonna look good in Canelo's record. KO, undisputed 154 pounder by a guy that by a fighter that has been calling him out for years, but it's time now. You undisputed. You became undisputed. You you're deserving of a shot at the pound for pound king Canelo Alvarez. Most definitely. No one can be mad at that. I see the Spanish analyst at ESPN, David Faitelson. He's a lame because he's always talking shit. So Canelo could fight. Uh, I don't know. I get it. They want him to fight Benavidez, but then again, we can't force these fighters to fight who we want. But of course, that's their job to talk smack, and that's what they do. They're just gonna talk smack about every fighter that Canelo decides to fight. That's not the fighter they want Canelo to fight. So, they're just gonna talk smack. They're saying that he's picking on a smaller Charlo, but hey, if if they're offering you 40 million to fight a smaller guy, damn right everybody's gonna take that. So miss me with all that. Um, and the 154 pound undisputed talking smack. He wants that work. So Canelo's gonna give it to him, and I don't know if it'll be easy work, but I feel he's gonna get Jermell Charlo will get KO'd. Will get KO'd, and and Canelo moves on to the next one. But be making more videos on this topic. My next video might be Spanish, so just stay on the lookout, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the next one.